Create the very own version of your own world. This world is going to be specifically around with you. This world is just going to be around your ideas, your comfortability, your ideas, your creativity, and your own influence. Alright? So, in this own world, what truly do you want? What truly do you want to have in it? What's going to make you receive from having your own world? And what are you going to give to your own world? Right? So, creating this new version of your own world has to come with a sacrifice. And this sacrifice has to be yourself. I'm not saying here to sacrifice yourself, right? What I'm trying to say is that you need to destroy the self that you are right now, right? Because at the end of the day, if you who you are right now, I mean, at the moment, are you living in your own version of the world? Is every desire that you want to have, is everything attainable that you want to attain in life? Is it coming into it and to a choice? Is it coming to a mind? Is it opened to you right now, right? And what I'm trying to say is that you have to destroy yourself. You have to destroy that old self and put yourself into a new image. This self that's at the moment right now, it's not going to be the same person afterwards. My new image is going to be a new person. My new image is going to have a new mindset. My new image is going to have a new personality. My new image is going to look at the world differently, right? And obviously, this doesn't come overnight. This doesn't come by next 10 minutes or after this video. You truly, specifically need to know yourself in a way where you know how your world specifically is going to look like. And specifically, really, really specific, the environment is going to come to a accumulation on who you are as a person, and your personality is kind of have to connect with that world, with that version, right? So, like, everything that you do in life, every decision, every movement, every action that you do has to be based around the new version or the new world that you want to be in. And this new world that I'm going to be in, I'm not going to be doing this no more. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be seeing this. I'm not going to be listening to this. So you see what I'm trying to say? Is that sacrifices are needed, right? And you need to sacrifice the things and the comfortability that in this reality that you have input, take them away. And now replace those new ideas, no, old habits, now into the new ideas, new habits, and new creativity. And this creativity is the new world. The creativity that you're gonna create, the influence, the impact, the personality, the character that you're gonna be building, it's gonna be the impact, it's gonna be the cause and effect of your version, right? So you gotta know what you love truly enough, not knowing what you think you love, right? So all these things that are holding you off, you don't love them. You think you love them because you do it every day, or you it's like a sort of habit, it's a sort of routine, but you don't. Realistically, you don't, because there's a reason why you're watching this video, and it's because you want to change. You want to change the version of your world. So let me put in this example. Just because you smoke doesn't mean you love smoking. It's just a routine. It's just an addiction, right? So what I'm trying to say is that don't think that you love a certain thing just because you think you love him, just because you do it every day, just because it's a routine, just because you see it, you talk to it, or whatever it is, right? Don't think that's the case. Be self-aware about the problem and fix that problem, right? So automatically, like, you have to be self-aware, self-realize on the things that you can improvise, and then know what's best for you. And this other thing is that you have to pave around other people, it's not the way around, right? So don't give attention to other people who don't even know your version of your world. If they think doing this is better for yourself, don't do it. Like, don't do it. I mean, it's always best to look for advice, all right? It's always good to be student of the life. I mean, student of life, right? Just learning and growing. But what I'm trying to say is that if this person is not the ideal person, or it's not really like connecting with your new version of the world, don't listen to him, because it doesn't make sense. There's no chemistry there. Do you see what I'm trying to say? There's no chemistry there, and you know, it comes to a sense where the wrong people are giving you the wrong advice, and it's making a different like direction on your own path. So at the end of the day, you're never gonna get your own version, because you're listening to other people's versions, right? So one thing also is that we are bound to nothing. Like, we are bound to nothing. We're not here to prove anybody wrong. We're not here to destroy someone else. We're not here to be stronger than everybody, right? We're just here to be ourselves. We're just here to provide our own world, what we truly want, what the change is going to be, right? But that change can only really be improvised if your own world is a good world. It's not a bad world, right? This own world has to come to a sense where it's good. It's in the right. It's the right service. It's the right art. It's the right vision. But if it's the opposite of all that, nothing is gonna come true. Nothing. And that's just how it is. Like, that's just how it is. And you have to realize that also, releasing your ego is freeing yourself from a curse. Release that ego. Because when it comes into creating your new version, like I was mentioning, like, you're doing this because you want to have your own world. So implementing your own self-image does not have to tolerate having an ego. Having an ego is always going to give you the false action, the false image. And it's going to come to a case where your ego is not going to take you in the best journey. Why? It's not going to take me in the best journey. Because it's not yourself. It's your ego. And you are not your ego. You are yourself. Right? So, it's going to be a chaos thing. It's not going to come simple. And it's not going to come easy. There's going to be chaos. There's going to be chaos. And that chaos can always be constructed in a good way or in a bad way. Either in this chaos you're going to lose yourself, or in this chaos you're going to always find yourself and always find your purpose. Right? Because you can always go up, but then when you're going up, something can happen and can bring you all the way down. Right? So your own destiny can be carved in your own blood. Your own destiny is what's best, and your own destiny is carved by your own body, your own consciousness, and your own mind. So this all has to come to a sense where this is your actions. It's all up to you. It's about your actions. It's about your movement. It's about what you do. It's about what you think. And let go of other chains that are tugging you down. Let go of other burdens. Let go of other things that are not going to bring you to a sense into your own purpose. And always strive for the best. Right? But yeah, this is typically having a different perspective on the world and just creating your own version. Like I was mentioning, man, a lot of people, a lot of your environment, the society is always going to try their best to implement their version into yourself. But listen, this is your own version. This is you. This is for yourself, and this is for the best. Yeah, man, it's been Fredo Saga. Let's leave it on the mention expansion with some new game and let's implement it to the real world. Let's get it.